Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
This is beyond you. You deserve more. I promise you.
Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Fouls one off. 2-2. A wind in the pitch. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nimmo leads off second with nobody out. Ground ball left side. What a stop. The throw, and very nicely done for the out. Here's a Mets lineup now. Here's Pete Alonso. Runner leads away at second. Strike 2.
1-2.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Cronenworth steps on the bag, and that is that. Mets leave 1, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and today's starter, Kodai Senga.
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you know, you look at an opposing lineup, when they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
3-1.
And the right-hander's 3-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Full count.
Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And the next pitch is way outside. Tatis waits. That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Righty to the plate. On the ground, right side. Alonso takes it to the bag, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. And let's take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
2 outs. In the air, out towards left center. Stewart makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, Jeff McNeil stands in. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And that's outside. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
The pitch. Out to short. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. Now it's DJ Stewart. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Kim with the throw to first. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Daniel Vogelback. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. No score here in the second. That one is upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. The other way. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
On the mound, he's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So 2 down. Now here is Francisco Alvarez. Line drive, base hit right field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ronnie Mauricio now. And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runners on first and third, 2 away. To the right side. Here's the 2-2. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in San Diego, bottom half of inning number 2. And now Manny Machado. In there. And so now 1-2.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Machado is gone, and there's 1 away.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, and I think he was also a little lucky right there.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Bounce to third. Slings to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Ball to strike. The pitch. Rip to third. Toss to Alonso. That takes care of Cronenworth. That ends the inning. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Petco Park. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Ball to strike. That clips the corner. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And there's the strike.
1-2.
Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, and the batter now, Ji-Man Choi. And the pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The catcher, Luis Campusano.
Next for the Padres, Luis Campusano. The 1-2. And now 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back. Adios, pelota. He sends one out the opposite way. The Padres score first. It's 1-0.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And a 3-1 on the way. And that's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. His first at bat was a strikeout. Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Kicks and deals. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Juan Soto into San Diego on deck circle. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So 2 on with 2 away. Juan Soto, the next up for the Padres. To third. Gathers and throws to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Start of the 4th. And here is Mark Vientos. That one out to right. That's down. One hops off the wall.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 2-2 on the way. Laser could be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Heading for the plate. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
So up next for New York, DJ Stewart grounded out his first time. Here's a 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Swings and misses, struck him out. Snuck the fastball by him.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there, and typically if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement, but still that one tied him up and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Daniel Vogelback at the plate. Swings and he breaks his bat. Dunks one into left. The run scores from second. It's 1-1.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field, and that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
And And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
On the ground right side. And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing and not get beat by that pitch.
Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. Falling behind 2-1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Second and third, 2 down. That's a strike, and the count's even at 2. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom of the fourth, here's Manny Machado to start it off. And he deals. Going to count 1-2.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Got him swinging, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Grounded out his first time. The 1-1. Hit weakly on the ground. Alonso takes it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Number 9.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1 so far. Left-hand batter waits. Good eye right there. Two down.
No.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Down.
Left-hand hitter waits. High in the air, out to right. McNeil in pursuit. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Padres down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo. And a 1-1. Well struck right field. Tatis going back, looking up, and forget it. He made him pay for that one, and they jump out front. It's 2-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Rich Hill.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Here's Francisco Lindor, a switch hitter batting right. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And another ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. Francisco Lindor takes him deep, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 2. And a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Misses outside, and that's ball 3. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Drew Pomeranz getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Wilson getting cranked up as well. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and fires. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with the big-time hanger on that one.
At the plate, Mark Vientos waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
And here is next pitch is popped up. Cronenworth settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now the hitter Ji-Man Choi. Got it by him for the K.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Campusano. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a rope into center field, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now here is Trent Grisham. Next offering is fouled back. Campusano leads off first with one away. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Now batting.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And 1 and 2.
1-2.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Padres lead 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Daniel Vogelbach. The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him looking. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Swings and misses. 1 and 2. And that one missing low.
2-2.
On a line, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Mauricio.
Man at first with one gone. Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Now 1 and 2. And now the lefty keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. That's out number 2.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 3 and the Padres 1. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most dynamic talents in the game. That season he put together in 2021, one of the best in Padres history. Next pitch is outside.
Yes, such a special player at a young age. He led the National League in home runs in just his 3rd season in the bigs, and he went on the injured list twice in that season.
Next pitch off the plate, and it's 3-2. With Tatis, you think about his dad. Fernando Sr. played 11 years in the big leagues, and right now we see so many sons of former big league players playing in the big leagues, the likes of Biggio and Bichette and Guerrero, along with Tatis. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. The pitch. Got him. 2 down. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga done for the afternoon, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Now on the bump, John Curtis. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 46, John Curtis.
And now it's Manny Machado. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
2 outs, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Chop to the left side, Vientos. They get the force out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 left for San Diego. Score holds. It's 3-1. Top of inning number 7, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Swings through it for the K. Snuck the fastball by him.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Rips one to right. Tatis makes the grab, and that'll do it. Mets go down quickly, but they still lead at 3-1.
For the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
New arm out of the bullpen, Phil Bickford.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Jake Cronenworth digs in now. Here's a 1-1. In the air on the infield. Vientos snags it on the run.
Up next is the designated
Ji-Man Choi, the next up for the Padres. At the belt and fires. Off the plate inside, ball 2.
2-1.
And the righty deals. And that one fouled off. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying. Boom goes the dynamite. G-Man Choi pops one out of here. And they close the gap. It's 3-2.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. He's already homered in this game. Check swing. He held up. 2-1. And the right-hander deals. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Trent Grisham to bat next. The tying run at the plate. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Oh, man, that stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing. Just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
Downstairs, and it misses ball 4.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Pitching change here, Adam Ottavino.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So up next, Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1. The 2-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next offering is down low. Ha-Sung Kim on deck for the Padres. And the pitch. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. He circles the bases, and that gives him a lead. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now it's Juan Soto. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. throw to second. Great jump.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Sam Coonrod.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Here's Machado. Right-handed reliever. Strike 2.
1-2.
Kim, the lead runner, out at second. Soto on at first with 2 down. Next pitch just misses. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. Kim around third. He'll score easily. And they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. He did not go around. First and second, 2 down. On the ground to third. Slings it across. That's the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Robert Suarez. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now it's going to be Jeff McNeil. The 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. Righty to the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And stepping in for New York, DJ Stewart. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And that one is gone. Daniel Vogelback leaves the yard, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-4.
With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Two outs, nobody on. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Next pitch is downstairs. Kicks and deals. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 3. Liner to second, it picked on the hop. In plenty of time to first. Third out. Mets draw closer thanks to the home run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. On to the bottom of the 8th, leading off Jake Cronenworth. Started to swing, held up.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
Now he breaks his bat. Coonrod makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now batting the designated hitter, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 3. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Next for the Padres, Luis Campusano. Choi stands at first with 1 out. That misses the zone, and the count's full.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Here comes a pitch. That's to third, and it gets by him. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Stewart to third. He's in there.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. That misses the zone. 2-1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third, and it's 6-4.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ha-Sung Kim.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Kim tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And a pitch. Chop to the right side, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. That one off the mark. 2-2. And now it's filled up. Juan Soto up next. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three-two. Out to short. Zips it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last chance coming up here for the Mets. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. To the right side. And a quick out, number 1.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Hit hard. That gets through.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
1 gone, runner at first. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. 3-2 now. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. And here it comes. And fouled off. Down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.